Okay, so this is an introduction to my cricket farm video, or cricket farm series of videos. I set it up on Monday. Today's Thursday, so it's been about 4 days. Yeah, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, so 3 nights. Last night was the coldest night I think it got. It was about maybe minus 25 degrees Celsius outside, just in Calgary here, but that didn't affect too much in the cricket enclosure. It should be around 30 degrees Celsius normally, but last night it was about 25 degrees Celsius in the cricket enclosure, so I put a metal toboggan over top of that to keep the heat inside. That worked pretty well. It's been about 30 degrees since I put that over top last night in there. The crickets are all fine. They're alive. Nothing's wrong. The bin that they're in is insulated pretty well. It's a big Tupperware bin, and then a smaller one on the inside. In between the two bins, there's a layer of like a insulation blanket. And then on the inside, where the crickets are actually living, there's tinfoil on the outsides. And then I've got the heat lamp down in there. And there's tinfoil underneath the substrate as well to keep all the heat reflected inside. So it stays nice and warm, about 30 degrees in there when it's minus 25 outside. So that's a big difference. I think there's about 75 crickets in there, give or take a couple. I don't know how many exactly are in there. I tried feeding them some apple. I put some apple in there this morning, although I got back today and the apple just kind of dried out. They didn't touch it. I fed them orange when I first set them up, and they ate the majority of the orange, so I'll put some orange in there when I go out and show the setup. I have to pretty constantly hydrate the little nesting bed there. It's got a coconut husk in it, just for them to lay their eggs in. I don't think, if there was any eggs in there, I don't think they were alive, because I came home today and it was bone dry because the lamp had dried it out completely. So I think I'm also going to build a little roof almost over top, just to keep some of that heat out of the egg area. Yeah, I'll take you outside, show the enclosure, show the whole little miniature cricket farm. It's out in the shed, so I'll go do that. It's gonna get to about minus 30 degrees this weekend, and next week I guess I checked the news 2 days ago. It says we were gonna hit minus 45 a couple days next week. So yeah, I'll go show you everything outside, and then we'll go from there. Here's the shed that the crickets are in. It's about minus 14 degrees Celsius right now. It's 4:30 in the evening. Light snow, a little bit of snow coming down right now. I'll show you inside the cricket enclosure here, the whole setup. So it's just a big Rubbermaid bin. So this it right here, you can't really see. That's the metal saucer I was talking about earlier. Then I've got a little lamp set up there. There's some air holes there, and if you look in there, you can kind of see what's going on. Just some knots tied to keep the lamp from falling in. Open it up. That's the actual enclosure there. They usually hide when I open it up. I'll zoom in there so you can see the temperature. About just under 30 degrees right now. Lucky Charms box for some cover. Egg carton, that's where they're all in right now. They all like to hide in there. The little nesting, egg laying area. You can see I've got the tin foil all in there. I've got some wadding from an old pillow, and there's a blanket underneath there, insulating the two different bins. Nothing on the roof. I added tinfoil there, but after a little while, it just got way too hot. It was almost 40 degrees in there, so I had to remove that. This saucer though seems to be keeping the temperature nice and solid. I'll go cut up some citrus, some orange or whatever, to feed them. And I'll update you guys when it's all set up and nicely done. Alright, so I got the little dish of oranges here, and the new little breeding thing with the coconut husk inside. It's got a piece of glass over top, so that'll keep it from dehydrating. Let's put these in real quick. But they seem to really like oranges last time, so a little dish of oranges. Still about 30 degrees in there. There we go. So that should stay about 30 degrees all night. I think next week, once it drops real cold, like minus 30, minus 40, I'll insulate that roof again, put more tin foil on it. Until then, this big sled should just do fine. Yeah, I think that's it for everything right now. I'll make an update when it makes sense if anything big changes, and I'll see you then.